Well, now it's time for the Recurve Women's Open Team Gold Medal. We'll see China facing Turkey. China shot an 18.49 to be ranked first in the round. Turkey a 17.14. Big difference to be ranked second. Turkey beat Italy to make the gold medal match. China beat Russia. So let's welcome China and Turkey out onto the field of play here in the Netherlands. Well, here are China. Gao Fangxia, Wu Chunyan and Dandan.
Wu Chunyan was the individual world champion in 2015. Hadn't lost a match internationally, individually, until the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games, where she lost the final to Zehra Marti.
We picked up the mixed team gold at the Rio Paralympics, but here are Turkey. Yagmur, Şengül, Merve, Eroglu and Zehra, Ozbey, Torun. Eroglu got the individual silver at the 2017 World Championships in Beijing. Şengül was the youngest member of the Turkish team at 25 years old. Ozbey, Torun, the elder stateswoman at 36 years young. There's a lot of depth in this Chinese team. Team silver at the London Paralympic Games in 2012 for Gao. And double team gold for Dandan at the 2017 World Championships and 2015 World Championships. It is China who will get this gold medal match underway.
This Chinese team is the same team that won the gold in 2015, and it's a great illustration of para archery. You've got Wu Chunyan in a wheelchair, Dandan on a stool, and Gao Fangxia standing up. All are permitted. Just depends on the level of impairment of each archer.
Well, this is taking some time, this setup. Well, she's pulled out of that.
Yeah, they've moved on to the next archer, and that's absolutely fine. They've obviously practiced that. If someone's not comfortable, they'll move on down the line and come back to that first archer later on in the rotation. Each archer has to shoot one arrow in each rotation.
Yeah, followed up with a 2 there. I mean, yes, you say they practice for it, but clearly it's caused a little bit of disruption in the team.
Look, they're not in this situation very often. The arena, the large setting, it's it's not a regular occurrence for these archers, so they'll need some time to get accustomed.
9.
Now, the opportunity has presented itself for the Chinese team to strike early here. 6-0 winners over Russia in the semi-finals. Well, a 10 will put this out of reach for Turkey. An 8 leaves an opportunity for them.
Wu Chunyan was excellent in that first down, 10 and a 9, but her two teammates not quite on the same pace as of yet. I think they've been a little bit lucky that Turkey's not come out on top form.
Well, that's much better from Yagmur Şengül. And also a better shot from Zehra Ozbey Torun after the 2 she shot at the beginning of this set.
Back into their original order, they do look a lot more comfortable.
9.
Well, 3 good arrows from Turkey, but the first 3 were where the damage was done, and China have taken the early set points here.
In this set system, they have plenty of time to come back, though. Just got to move on. Forget it happened, learn from it, start again.
Well, key player here for China, Chris. A 10 followed by a 9, and that was a cracking start, wasn't it?
Absolutely, she's the key to this Chinese team. As an archer, she's very talented. Her technique is really very pretty to watch. The way she puts her fingers on the string is very soft. It always looks like she's in control of her bow and her process.
We're just waiting for the targets to be cleared and range declared safe to shoot. The 10-second countdown is up on the clock for the Turkish team. And Yagmur Şengül will start us again. Well, for her, she's going to start the set for the first time, hopefully. Went through a process neatly there. Scored. Do you think it was just nerves, Chris, that got to her?
First arrow in the first set of the final of the World Championships. She just needed to settle down.
Six.
This is Wu Chunyan. Just look at those fingers on the string. They're very soft, very close to the tips. She's very much in control.
Go Fangxia here, going for a big score as well. 27 out of a possible 30 for the first 3 arrows. And China are applying the pressure.
7.
You can identify the different archers' arrows in the target by the colour of the veins, the fletchings, and the knock. And you could see there that both of Yagmur's arrows were low in the 8 and 7 on a horizontal line. That tells me she needs to move her sight and just bring them up.
Well, 47 out of 60, not a bad score, but China can get to 57, and that 9 right at the beginning has an asterisk next to it because it could be marked up to a 10. So, Gao just needs to hit the target.
Nine.
And there we go. It's a commanding performance now from China. They lead 4 set points to 0. They will go and have a look at that first arrow. It could be marked up from a 54 to a 55, but China in dominant form in this gold medal match.
9, 9, 8. Target 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 6.
So the scores you see in the bottom left, they are preliminary scoring from our laser system at the target. The judges always have to go and check and confirm every arrow value, just as they're doing now. And that first arrow from China, for example, it was on the line to the left, the 9-10 line, and it was checked by the judge and upgraded to the 10.
Well, 55, well, it means something to the archers, but makes no difference to the score. They'd already won the set with 54. Turkey, well, they are in a spot of bother, but as Chris said earlier, the set system does allow them to fight back. They just need to score 1 more point than China in this set.
Nine. Six. Seven.
Now, a little bit of conversation between Eroglu and the coach.
9.
But I'm not sure 22 points is really enough against this strong Chinese team. Lin's been solid throughout. Just 1 errant arrow from her.
10.
That's a fantastic 3 arrows from China. We always talk about finishing strong, finishing a match better than your opponent, and especially in the set system where anyone can come back at any time. That's what's most important, and that's what wins medals.
Solid 10 there from Şengül. Ozbey Torun getting closer to the centre as well. Nervy moments for the Turkish team in the crowd, looking on.
9.
A nice smooth action there. And a solid final 3 arrows from the Turkish team. Potential target of 58 though for China.
8.
That's Wu Chunyan's first arrow outside of the gold. She's been excellent throughout this match.
Hazard a guess, it will be enough.
9.
And a 4 to tie the set points and to take the win. Long hold.
10.
Oh, but she puts it in the 10 to finish in style and with a smile there from Gao. China were very, very good and too good for the Turkish team. They have taken the gold medal here at the World Championships, 6-0.
Wu Chunyan started stronger in that match for China. She was ready for the field of play where her teammates might not have been, but she didn't do it alone. Gao finished with the 10 to secure the gold medal for China.
Well, there we have it. The handshakes all around the Turkish team. Well, they started with a massive wobble from Yagmur Şengül, who couldn't get the first arrow out, and they had to reset the order, and that kind of set the tone. But the Chinese team were excellent. A 46 to start, followed by 2 55s, and they've taken the World Championship title in just 3 sets.